Doesn't Allah curse the uncle of the Prophet ﷺ in the Quran? Okay, this might sound crazy, but what's even crazier, subhanAllah, is the context. Now, the Prophet ﷺ's uncle was called Abu Lahab, and he literally had everything. He had power, he had influence, he had respect, but most of all, he had one thing that they call arrogance. And this is something that Shaitan, Iblis had, and something that Fir'aun had, so you know that's not good. So much so that when the Prophet ﷺ started the da'wah, he started calling people to Islam. He gets on a mountain and he calls people to Islam. Abu Lahab literally says, Tabban lak, may you perish. And he says, is this why you've gathered us? And belittling the Prophet ﷺ. And Allah responds in the Quran and says, Tabbat yada Abi Lahabin wa tab. May the hands of Abu Lahab perish. And in this surah, Allah promises Abu Lahab that he's going to punish him. And so like I said, Abu Lahab had everything, but the one thing he didn't have was submission to Allah. And this is the craziest thing. Imagine being the Prophet ﷺ's uncle. Imagine being his uncle and not being in Jannah, and being in Jahannam, and being cursed in the Quran. This teaches us one thing. It's not about who you are, but it's about what you do. Now, this is literally understanding 1 or 2 or 3 ayat of Surah Al-Masad, and look at the context that we got. Look at the connection that we built with this surah. Imagine you had that connection with Surah Kawthar, Surah Nas, Surah Al-Ikhlas, and then every time you read them, you actually understood what was going on. And that's exactly what we are trying to do at Nia. We break down these surahs just like how I've explained them, so you can love them, so you can have a proper connection to these surahs. So if you want it, then comment Nia and we will send you access, inshallah. Or you can search up Nia on the Apple Store or the Play Store, but get your short surahs in. Wassalamu alaikum.